How you doing? My name's Ben. I want to give you guys some help when it comes to separating out your birds. You get a lot of males. You don't want your males. Males are good for your tummy. So what I do is I'll start separating them out. When I first start hearing a couple crow, I'll leave them in there for maybe another week. And then what I do is I'll divide them out. First thing I'll start doing is get my divider pin, which I have right over here. This is one of my main coops, which I have a run here that has a divider between it, which I can take up and down so my other birds can run it when I don't have this using it. Basically, it's a grow out pin. Now, I've got a kind of an adjustable divider, which I've made in here. Basically, so you can see it's two pieces. I open them up, screw them together, and then I can separate these guys out. Now, I've got about 13 males in here right now. 4 days ago, I only had 3. So what do? It's really hard to vent sex sometimes when you have white coturnix. So, I start pulling birds. I'll sit out here, hang out with them in the evening. They get to calling. They do this little thing where they stand up tall and you'll hear them start crowing. And then basically I just pull them out. I'll tag them. You know, I've got some zip ties I tag them with. I stick them in the divider pin over there. And the more you pull out of here, you know, if you've got 4 or 5 males calling, it seems like the other males are a little shy. So when you start removing them, the other males in here start becoming more active because there's not so much competition in a sense. So then more and more birds start calling. And it's a really easy way to separate. It is a little time consuming because you got to come out here and hang out with them. But what I've done is I've got a beautiful white male, and I think that's him right there. I'm going to be keeping him. He is the biggest. I mean, he's really hardy. He's grown really fast. And he has just got a beautiful solid white color all over him. So I've left him in here. And then right now, as I've been hearing a couple call, I'm hoping these over here, there's another 2 or 3 males in here that I've heard calling today. So I'm waiting for them to pop their little heads up and let me know who they are. Really hoping to catch it on camera. That way y'all can see kind of their behavior and how they act when they're calling. Right there, I just got one. That is a male right there. So what are we gonna do is I am gonna go in here and get him as he is very rapidly trying to get away from me. Step in, hey buddy. It's all right, come here. So this is a male. I wish I could vent sex him, but it's hard to do that when you've got, you know, only 2 hands. But I'll bring him over. I'm gonna tag him later, get him in my little divider pin, and we're just gonna keep waiting. And I just heard another one call over here in a grow out pen. And what's funny is I think it was that one right there with the ring on its neck and that black dot. But when you separate the males out and you get a group of them calling, it kind of antagonizes the other males to start calling. Oh, you hear that loud one? That was my breeder male. And it's amazing when you listen to them enough, you can hear the difference in their calls. And it just takes a little bit of ear, a little bit of practice. You know what? This is how I separate my birds out. And really easy way to do it. Come out here, spend some time with them and separate them out. And one of the main reasons I'm doing this is I'm gonna sell most of these for meat, but I wanna keep about 10 of them. That's the only reason I'm separating these males out, because I wanna keep that beautiful male right there, and there's another male in here that I'm gonna keep. And I'm trying to get my odds better of keeping 10 hens if I can get all the males out of here. It is cold season, so I'm not expecting to get any laying. I have been adding light over the past week, so we'll see how that goes with them. But this is how I separate my birds out. Hopefully this will help somebody that doesn't have as much experience. This is a simple way to do it. But guys, y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching the video.